I actually get to see justice. I've been fighting for this for so long.
Jennifer Beaudry is beaming as she walks out of Saskatoon Provincial Court, knowing the man who abused her as a child will be behind bars. Aaron Benneweis was sentenced to 2 years less a day in jail, plus 3 years probation. It's what the Crown had argued for earlier this month, but the judge said in her eyes, Benneweis could have been put away for double that time. And for Beaudry, that was validating.
She did a really, really good job about portraying that you have to pay, there's consequences for your actions, and I'm sorry that you're trying to run away from them, but you need to go to jail for a couple years for this.
Last fall, Benneweis pled guilty to sexually assaulting and sexually exploiting Beaudry. It goes back more than a decade when she was a student, and he was athletic director at what's now known as Legacy Christian Academy in Saskatoon. Benneweis began pursuing Beaudry when she was 13. He was 32. Benneweis now has to be registered as a sex offender. This is the first criminal conviction in the ongoing private Christian school abuse scandal.
It is obviously an impactful day for the civil case as well.
Nearly 24 former staff members from the school are named in a $25 million proposed class action lawsuit. Former student Caitlin Erickson is a lead plaintiff, and she was in court for Benneweis' sentencing.
And it really just speaks to how children in that type of environment were just really seen as nothing and not important.
3 other people connected to the school and adjacent church are criminally charged. They're awaiting trials this spring and summer. Until then, Beaudry hopes her victory sends a message to other survivors of abuse.
It's not a hopeless fight, even though a lot of times it can feel like it, and there was a lot of systemic setup for us to not get to this point, because this was the ultimate point that the church didn't want to get to, that the families didn't want to get to, but we're here now because it needs to happen. This is the right thing that is happening. It's the right thing to do.
Jesse Anton, CBC News, Regina.